comfy. I'm in my sweatpants over here feeling comfy. I think that's key right now, is to feel comfy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Katie, and today we're going to be doing a how I kind of cope with my stress and my anxiety right now, because the world outside is really scary and there's a lot of terrifying things going on. And for someone who suffers from major anxiety and depression, this has not been the easiest experience for me. So I just thought that I could share a few ways that I like to deal with that. Obviously it's not everything, so maybe I'll do a part 2 to this video. I'm just going to share a couple of things that I know that helps for me, and hopefully I can help some other people as well. So yeah, I'm in no way trying to be insensitive to what's happening in the world outside. I'm aware it's terrifying. It's terrifying me. And to be honest with you, the first 2 weeks that I've been in, like, that I was in quarantine, like, I've been self-isolating for like since like March 9th. Like, that's the last time I left my house, because I'm terrified, and I'm just trying to help in any way I can. But the first 2 weeks was the hardest for me. I wasn't sleeping. I would go to bed. I would like get ready for bed at like 11 p.m. and only fall asleep at like 5 in the morning, and then sleep like 3 hours and then wake up and try and start my day. And like it was horrible. I wasn't sleeping. So I just thought that if I can help anyone else that's feeling the same way as me, that would be great. So yeah, so without further ado, let's just get into it. The first thing that I think is most important, well, not most important, but one of the more important things is your environment. So obviously you are stuck in the house for a long time, and it's important that your environment feels good and your environment is clean. Like in your room, let's say, like for me, I'll clean my room a lot, because I feel like you're always in here, and if it's like dirty, if it's messy, like you feel like kind of just like not, I don't know, you feel like more cramped up. So if you can, like, open a window, maybe make your bed. Like, I make my bed every day, even though I get right back in it like anyways. I make it every day. I like to light a candle to have the smell. I just think that if your environment is good and clean and happy, then you're gonna feel satisfied and like good and clean and kind of like happier or more motivated to do things. Maybe that's just a personal thing. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but I think cleaning your room is also a good distraction. So if you just like bust out like a duster or sweep your floor, or just like clean, I don't know, deep clean your room, it's really therapeutic. At least for me it is. The next thing that I really wanted to talk about is it's important to get your body moving. So that could really mean anything. It just means getting out of bed in the morning, because I know that can be really, really difficult. Just taking a shower maybe, or I know I take like 2 showers a day, just because there's something like magical for me about showers. I feel like I'm cleansing and I'm cleaning all like the negative thoughts from my system. Does that make sense? Probably not, but it's okay. So also I like to work out. I don't necessarily do this for body image purposes. I more work out for my mental health. I find it helps a lot when you're moving your body and you're doing something and you're getting your, I don't know, you're just getting out all your anxieties, your frustrations, your sadness, whatever you may be feeling. I feel like working out is like a good distraction, and it's a healthy way to relieve yourself of a lot of stress. Also, I really love to do yoga. That's not everyone's cup of tea, but I actually really recently have been really enjoying it, especially before bed. I like to meditate or do yoga. I find it really like helps me shut my body off and like my brain off, just to like get to bed, because I know when I get into bed I just overthink, and that's not necessarily good because I can't fall asleep. And I don't know, I just find it's a good way to relieve myself of all of that like negative energy in my mind and in my body. So you can also stretch if you want before bed. I mean, if yoga is not your thing, if meditating is not your thing. I know meditating is really hard. I can barely meditate because I can't seem to shut my brain off enough to focus on that. Stretching really helps too, and also just focus on your breathing. Maybe if you're lying down in bed, just try and focus on breathing in and then breathing out. Another really fun thing you could do is there's so many YouTube videos of like just like teaching you dance routines, teaching you like, I don't know, certain like workouts. You can always turn on your YouTube and, I don't know, blast your music and just dance around. Sometimes I will look up like a dance tutorial on like YouTube, and I'll like try and learn to dance. I was a dancer for a really long time, and I find that really really helped me focus. Like when you're dancing, just for me, like when I was a dancer, when I would focus on one thing and just like keep doing it, I would just, I don't know, everything else, like every negative thought would just like dissolve, and I would just be in that moment and focusing on, okay, I need to move my arm this way, or my leg needs to go up this way. So yeah, dancing helps too a lot. Another topic I really wanted to talk about was self-care. So that can mean a lot of things. Taking a shower or taking a bath. Like baths can be so relaxing if you have like a bath bomb. I know you probably have like 10 bath bombs. Go in the bath and use one right now. Probably just like sitting there for a while now from Lush. I know, trust me. But I don't know, there's something peaceful about baths. And like for me, showers, I prefer showers. I'm just a shower type of person. I'll take like 2 or 3 showers a day sometimes if like I'm feeling super stressed. You can also just like have like a spa day, you know, like paint your nails, do a face mask, make a hair mask. And if you don't have let's say you don't have a hair mask or you don't have a face mask available to you at home, there's so many recipes online that you can make these face masks or these hair masks from stuff that you probably have in your kitchen. I don't know, just have a spa day. It's fun, it's relaxing, it's good. Another thing that I think is really important, especially if you are well, you should be self-isolating, you should be in quarantine right now at home, is to make sure you're connecting. So whether that's online or in person with like your family, I feel like it's really important to just connect with people. Like personally, I will FaceTime, I think my boyfriend, like my family, like every single day. I FaceTime them every single day just to have that connection. And it doesn't even have to be for like 3 hours. You can do it for like 10 minutes and it helps. Also, I feel like texting is really great. I text a lot of my friends just to make sure everyone's okay, and I'm check up on how everyone's doing, especially when I'm feeling super anxious about this and I'm getting really like, I feel myself slipping into my depression. I really like to text my friends, text my boyfriend, talk to whoever, and just let it out kind of, or just talk to them for like a distraction. Like we'll talk about, oh yeah, have you seen this movie, or did you watch this show yet? There's a lot of popular shows on Netflix going on right now. I know personally right now I'm watching Tiger King. I don't know how I feel about it. If you're watching it, comment down below how you feel about it, because I'm actually not sure. I'm a little confused. It's a little, I mean, I like it, but I don't know how I feel. I really wanted to quickly mention that I totally forgot, is playing games on your phone. I love to play games on my phone. I have like a few games downloaded that I just play, and it really keeps my mind really distracted, especially like Kardashian or like some style games or some like weird fun games like Disney games. They just really keep me distracted. So if you have games on your phone, or if you have like an Xbox, a Wii, or even Sims, I know a lot of people are playing Sims right now, so I feel like that's a great way to get yourself distracted and just to like dive into another world, another universe type of thing. It's really great. So yeah. Another thing that I like to do basically online is I will take a bunch of like quizzes. So like whether it's like BuzzFeed quizzes, like to find out what fruit I am, or to find out which movie character I am. I love doing that. I could spend hours doing that. I find that's really distracting, and they're kind of funny. Like some of the questions are really weird. Like what does that have to do with a fruit? But I don't know. You can also, what I like to do is, because I'm a really organized person, I really like to go on Pinterest, and I like to make Pinterest boards. So I'll make Pinterest boards and I'll like organize them, and I'll have one, let's say like, you can make one all about like red. Like, so it'll be a bunch of red pictures that go together like a theme, or you can make a blue one, or you can make a fashion board, you can make a makeup board. I have a lot of fashion accessories, shoes, makeup, hair boards that I love to just add to them and make sure everything's cohesive. So yeah, just have fun with it. Oh, another thing that you can do is obviously watch TV shows, watch movies. You can literally watch everything almost. I know I started watching all the Marvel movies in order. I'm really excited to do that. My boyfriend's really proud of me for that one. There's so many great TV shows on Netflix that you can just binge. Like I binged so many times. I know I just recently rewatched Gilmore Girls for like the 6th time, and I binged the whole thing. Like I'm done now. Right now a good show to watch is The 100. It's like post-apocalyptic. About teenagers. It's a really good show. Another TV show that I was really into was Peaky Blinders. If you're into like gangster, like mob type of movies or like TV shows, Peaky Blinders is a really, really good one. I know personally I'm about to watch probably today like all the Godfathers. I love those movies. Not just because I'm Italian, I just really love those movies. So another thing that you could do is watch YouTube. I cannot tell you that how many times that I spend in the morning watching YouTube. I think it's a part of my like routine now in the morning. I'll make my breakfast, I'll chill on my bed, and I'll literally just watch all YouTube videos. It's a great time to discover new YouTubers. I like to binge watch some people's like videos, or I don't know, just have fun. I mean, you can binge watch my videos if you want to. But yeah, just have fun with that. There's so many things that you can, so many different things that you can watch on YouTube. I swear, like when you're watching one thing, you slip into watching something else. Like I'll be watching something about fashion, and then at the end of the day, I'm watching like someone build a house. I don't know. It's just, it's fun. It's good distraction. It's honestly, it keeps me so calm because it keeps me focused on listening to another person's voice and listening to them talk about whatever they want to talk about. And it's also a great way to have new ideas and doing things. Maybe like you want to do a new makeup tutorial, like you want to watch a makeup tutorial and try and do a new makeup type of style on yourself, or maybe a hairstyle that you've always wanted to try. Like this is a great time to try those things, you know, like you could try a whole new makeup look. Like for me, I kind of want to do something really out of my comfort zone, so I really want to play with some colors because I do have a few colors in my palettes that I have never touched in my life. So I would really like to just try and like play around with those colors and see what happens. I mean, if it turns out bad, I can just take it off. If it turns out great, I mean, then that's great. But yeah, so there's that. So something else that I really like to do is organize. So that can mean literally anything. You can organize your kitchen, you can organize the bathroom, you can organize your bedroom. Basically, you can just go through your closet, go through all your clothes. I'm 99% sure you do not wear all the clothes in your closet. That t-shirt that you're holding on to that you say that you're gonna wear sometime soon and you don't end up wearing it, get rid of it right now. Now's the time to do that. I swear you're not gonna wear that, so get rid of it. Make donation piles, sell your clothes online. I find this is really time consuming, so every time I'm doing it, I'm really focused and I'm really distracted on what I'm doing. So I don't think about everything going on, and I don't really think about all the like stress. I mean, it's always kind of in the back of your mind. You can't really do anything about that, but you just have to keep yourself occupied. So you can literally go through your entire room. Like you can go through your books, you can go through your makeup. I'm sure you have expired makeup. I'm sure there's just something that you can just reorganize. I mean, you can organize your books by, if you have a book collection, you can organize your candles. I know I have a giant candle collection that I should probably just organize between like winter scents and summer scents and fall scents. You can just like reorganize your room as well. Like you can move things around, like move furniture around, move your decorations around, you know, like look at Pinterest boards again and see what you would like in your room and what type of style you would prefer to have, and maybe just like make a plan on how to work on that, I guess. So the other thing is just to be, I guess, to be proactive, be productive, like try and keep your mind distracted. So something that I really like to do, I love baking. I'm not much of a cook, to be honest. I don't love cooking. Cooking kind of stresses me out, but if it's something that calms you down, it's a perfect thing to be doing right now, to try new recipes, to cook for your family, just cook and have fun. For me, I love baking, so this is perfect. I love to bake anything, like brownies, cakes, everything. So this is a perfect time for me also to experiment. I want to try a lot of more healthier alternatives to baking, so like healthy cookies. And I know there's like 20 people on your Instagram story right now probably baking something and posting it, and you're looking at it and you're going, I want to eat that. That's great. So you could totally do that. I mean, go ahead, do it. So another thing I like to do is just like to relax and be mindful. So for me, relaxing is basically, I will literally turn off all TVs, all electronics, whatever, and I will sit on my bed and I will read a book and drink some tea, drink a coffee, drink, I don't know, whatever you want to drink a juice, drink hot chocolate, I don't know, just snuggling up with a blanket and just reading a book. I am a huge bookworm. I love books. Obviously, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Not a lot of people love to read books, but maybe you could try reading a book and see how you feel about it. Another thing that I really love to do is I love to journal. I write down everything that I'm feeling. I write down just nonsense, but I do it every single day. So whether it's in the morning or before I go to bed, I really love to journal. You can literally write anything. You can write nothing at all. You can doodle if you want to. It's totally up to you, but that is something that really helps me get all of my stress, my anxieties, everything, every worry that I have. I just put it down on paper and then it's there and not really constantly on my mind anymore. Another thing that I really love to do is color. I sound like a 5-year-old, but I swear this really helps. I have those like coloring books that are made for anxiety and stress, and I've literally gone through 2 of them already. I'm on another one, and I just really like, I could spend 3 hours coloring. Like, I actually hurt my thumb. Like, it pinched a nerve in my thumb from like coloring so much. So now it's kind of like a little bit weird and numb here, and it's really hurting, but it was worth it. I love, like, it was great. Like, I literally spent 3 hours and I went by like this, like just coloring. Another thing that I really suggest, if you can, to just like sit outside. Personally, I am way too nervous to go for a walk, but I have a balcony. So I really love to just sit outside, even if it's for like 10 minutes, just sit outside, get fresh air. I swear that'll make you feel less claustrophobic. I feel really claustrophobic in the house all the time, but just sit outside. Even if you just want to sit there, you can literally listen to music outside, like put your earphones in, or read a book outside, or have your lunch outside. Like, if it's nice enough where you are. Where I am, it's a little bit cold, so I kind of still have to wear a jacket, but it's okay. Like, I enjoy getting the fresh air. And if you really can't do that, like I said earlier, you could just open a window if you can, hopefully. That really helps me, at least, because I just feel that air coming in. Another thing that I want to say is it's so important to sleep. Lack of sleep can have so many consequences on you. Right now, I know it's difficult to sleep, or maybe some people are sleeping too much or sleeping too little, but I just want to let you know it's okay to sleep in. You don't have to wake up every single day, okay, I need to get out of bed right now, I need to do this, I need to do that. No, like, you can take a day and just chill. Like, I've had those days. I've had days where I just wanted to chill in my bed and I didn't want to move, and I just put on a good movie, and like, I would, you know, drink water. If you're watching this and there's water right next to you, go drink it right now. Drink a lot of water. It's really important to stay hydrated as well. I cannot stress that enough. Staying hydrated and just keeping healthy and just trying your best. I know it's difficult because you see a lot of people, you know, getting things done, you know, like people are like, oh my god, I just did a workout, oh my god, I just did this, oh my god, I did that, like I cooked this, I got all of this work done, and you're kind of just sitting there like, oh my god, I haven't done anything. Well, that's okay. I promise that's okay. There's so much stuff going on right now in the world, and it's so stressful, and we all kind of handle that differently, and that's totally fine. Like, do whatever you feel like you need to be doing. Like, it's okay not to be motivated right now. For me, honestly, I was supposed to, I think, film this like 3 days ago, and for the past 3 days I've just felt like crap. You know, didn't want to move, I didn't want to do anything. I just really wanted to, you know, really work on my mental health and really like get some perspective, and just work on yourself and working on your mental health. Like, it's so important, and it's a really great way to get started on that. So also what I suggest is just like wake up every day and think about all those days that you wished that you could have slept in, or that you wish that you didn't want to go to work, or you didn't want to go out, or you didn't want to do this, or you didn't want to go to school. Think about that. I know we're all missing our friends and everything right now. I really do miss a lot of people. I miss going downtown, I miss everything right now, but we all have to do our part, and our part is to stay home. So I'm really hoping everyone is doing that and staying healthy and staying happy. Another tip that I have is to think positive and plan ahead. So this is basically like, be positive, be optimistic, try your best. I know it sucks. I'm like the opposite of being positive. I'm the most negative person sometimes. And I don't want to blame that fully on my mental health, but it's true, I can be really negative. So when I notice myself being kind of negative, or being, you know, not the greatest, I kind of check in with myself, and I'm like, listen, like, you have to stay positive, you have to do this for yourself. It's really important. I like to plan ahead, so I'll make plans. Like, make your plans. Like, don't, I know it's difficult, and like for me and my boyfriend, we're like, okay, like after all of this is over, we're gonna do this. This is the first place that we're going to eat. Like, we want to go to this restaurant, want to go shopping here, we want to do this. Like, you know, plan ahead with your friends. It's gonna be I don't know, it gives you something to look forward to, and it like takes off all of that like sadness and that stress about not being able to do it right now. I mean, yeah, it gets kind of sad and depressing, but it's important to just be positive as much as you can. I know it's really hard for a lot of people. I know it's not ideal. It's not an ideal situation right now, but being positive and planning ahead is something that I really would recommend. I just want to also say again, it's really okay to not be motivated at this time. Don't push yourself, don't be hard on yourself, don't compare what you're doing to what other people are doing. It's really important to just like, I don't know, feel happy and feel comfortable to what you're doing right now. It's a really like terrifying and stressful time for everyone, so it's okay to not want to do anything. So that's the end of this video. Those were basically some of like my top few things that I like to do to deal with like my stress, my anxiety, especially right now in this situation. Again, I'm no way trying to be insensitive to what's going on right now. I really do realize it's so important to be aware and to just stay home, wash your hands, you know, wear a mask, wear gloves as much as you can. Just please stay home, and we all have to do our part, and this is not going to end unless we all cooperate and we all do what we're supposed to be doing, and follow the rules. I really hope this helped in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you got a tip from me that you were gonna try out. I really hope I helped. That's what my goal was for this video, was to help you guys out the way I'm trying to help myself out as well. This is something I really am familiar with, being that I suffer from anxiety and depression, so hopefully some of my tips can help some of you. And yeah, so that's the end of this video. I really hope everyone is at home safe, healthy, and happy. See you next time. Bye.